Hey guys, Nate here from PlayYourCourt.com. Today we're going to show you the correct position for a powerful serve. Alright guys, we're talking about the serve and we're talking about power. Two subjects really popular with tennis players because the serve is such a big weapon. Today's instruction is for Play Your Court members of all levels. All right, this is going to be impactful whether you're just starting out and you're trying to learn the proper position for a serve, or if you're advanced and you're just having trouble getting power on your serve. All right, guys, look, get in there and check out. You can enjoy the instruction, but if you want unlimited instruction on the serve, other than today's, get in there into the platform and check it out. There's so much cool stuff there, and it's tailor-made to your instruction, right? So there's not this guesswork of, does this apply to me? All right, let's jump right into today's instruction. What we're talking about is this power position. Some people refer to it as the trophy stance. And whether you agree with that or not, I know people, it's a little controversy. It's just about provoking an image, right? And what we're talking about is really getting into this position to where the dominant arm is loaded and we have this hip turn to where we're in this loaded position. I'm really loading up that energy on my back leg that's gonna fire the hip and create this racket lag that's giving me this bit of a lasso. But here's the problem that most of us face, is that we know how to do this, but we don't know how to get through a motion and get here and maintain it in order to get that mechanism to fire. So here's a cool little drill, relatively easy. We're gonna take a ball and we're gonna set up, and it's almost like a reverse waiter's tray, but this is how we can actually make sure we don't get into waiter's tray, is I'm gonna go through my serve motion, and this ball should have the ability to drop straight down. So I take my left arm, I raise it up as if I'm serving, and as I fire up, the ball is falling straight down. All right, so with waiter's tray, what we see a lot of times is when people fire through this, it's the reverse we get here. So if you start with your palm down, right, this lasso mechanism, this bullwhip mechanism from here, as I fire through the legs and I raise up into this position, you can tell the ball goes straight down. Now this is what's important from this position. Now that we have this power position, I want to make sure it doesn't come back around from here. Right, this is still an issue. This is incorrect. I want to lead with the edge. So I've got my power position, and from here, as I fire up the leg, I want this pectoral, I want my chest going up to the ball. So if you can imagine from here, I raise my chest and chin to the ball. That's going to raise my elbow and allow my arm to come around. We've talked about throwing the racket, like throwing the axe, right? Throwing the racket. We have our students throw rackets. It's really good for learning the serve. All right, that's what's going to give us the big power. But make sure you get out there, practice the ball dropping in order to reach this power position, and then we can focus on the other aspect, because without the other aspects, plural, without getting that power position, it's going to be impossible to make the other things happen correctly. All right, so get out there, use that drill, practice it, put it into action. Guys, if you enjoyed today's instruction, please hit the like button. If you never want to miss a Play Your Court video, hit subscribe. Make sure you check out the community too. Promise, so much cool stuff in there. We'll see you next time right here on Play Your Court.